Hey guys, it's Dr. Scott Graves with TotalGutTransformation.com. Candida is not the problem in your gut. It never has been and it never will be. But there's something else that's happening which allows Candida to rise in the body. And we want to talk about what that is because that'll point us in the right direction of what to actually do if we're having an overgrowth of Candida in the body. So do you guys know how antibiotics were first discovered? In 1927, there was a chemist and a pharmacologist, a microbiologist by the name of Alexander Fleming. And what he did was he was studying staph bacteria, Staphylococcus bacteria, in petri dishes in his laboratory. And in August of that year, he had all of these in a corner of his laboratory, and he went away for holiday, and he came back about a month later. And to his surprise, he had left one of these open with this bacteria in it. And when he came back, all of the bacteria in the dish was completely gone, and guessed what was in its place? Mold or fungus. And that's how antibiotics were first discovered. Candida is a mold or a fungus. And when you see a rise of Candida in the body, like if you're having yeast infections or other symptoms associated with that, the Candida is actually doing you a favor because it arises in the body in order to deal with a bacterial infection. So if you have Candida, it means that you have a severe chronic bacterial infection going on in your body as well. The Candida is not the problem. It's arising in order to protect you and to take care of your health. So when we see people constantly recommending probiotics for people, it's a little misguided. Do probiotics help with Candida? Of course they do. It would be foolish of me to dismiss that. But the problem is not Candida, it's bacteria. So we really need to target the bacteria. And when you target the bacteria, then you can start to see Candida coming down in the body because you're dealing with the original root cause, which is a bacterial issue. So here's the way that I would deal with Candida very powerfully in the clinic. And I may sound like a broken record, but most health problems in the gut all boil down to a couple really simple things. First, I want to talk about the supplement that really can make a difference, even more than probiotics, that almost nobody in the natural health world consumes today, and that's hydrochloric acid. That's something that your stomach produces, and bacteria that's unwanted in your digestive system cannot survive when you have healthy levels of hydrochloric acid, and most people are super deficient in hydrochloric acid. So I recommend that you take a hydrochloric acid supplement with pepsin, and that can really help to transform a bacterial infection and, of course, Candida as well in the gut. Number two, if you want to deal with and increase your levels of hydrochloric acid naturally in the body, the base components of that are water and also things that you get from vegetables and fruits. So a lot of people out there say you need to avoid fruit when you have a Candida infection. I have not found that to be the case. I would increase the amount of vegetables and fruits that you're consuming because they compose the things that you'll need in order to raise your levels of hydrochloric acid naturally in the body and powerfully deal not only with bacteria but also with Candida. The third thing I would do is avoid all of the foods that significantly contribute to bacterial infections in the body. And what foods are those? All forms of genetically modified wheat, so bagels, pastas, breads, all of that stuff has to go. All forms of dairy, including yogurt, cow's milk, cheese, cottage cheese, alcohol, fried foods, and any other genetically modified foods. All of these things significantly contribute to bacterial infections that we have in the body. The fourth thing I would do is take some really Deep green supplements like cilantro and chlorella and spirulina. These have a very healing, soothing effect on your whole digestive system. The next thing that I would do is I would do a very targeted 10-day vegetable and fruit detoxification. So a lot of people want to know what's a way that they can safely detoxify. Eat nothing but vegetables and fruits for 10 days, nothing else. And try to eat twice as many vegetables as you do fruits. I have seen tremendous changes in people's digestive health when they have done this in the clinic. Lastly, I would make sure that you're getting regular acupuncture and chiropractic visits. These can make a huge difference in any kind of bacterial or a fungal overgrowth that you have in the body. I am really passionate about helping people heal from gut issues. And I've created a 3-part video series that's absolutely free to you that can help you to heal your digestion. So if you go to totalguttransformation.com/free and input your first name and your email address, we'll go ahead and send that out to you right away. If you've liked this video and found it to be helpful, go ahead and like it and also share it with your friends and also subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much for watching.